So we've finished the shed. Just over a week's work. In almost the hottest days of the year, but thankfully now it's up. I had a bit of help from a friend Hilary getting the cover on. Fortunately there was almost no wind. It would have been a bit of a struggle getting this on my own or in any sort of a wind. Got a few creases in there. Not really happy with that, but it's the tightest I could get it, and hopefully this is going to be okay. I'm sure next time I build one of these I'll have learned how to get the creases out. The weather's really nice and warm at the moment, so I'm keeping the ends open to keep the ventilation going through. I've got enough spare material to close the ends out, but I'd probably wait for the autumn before we do that. Got a sort of a green plastic ground sheet down. The idea is to try and trap as much of the flakes of fiberglass and dust and things like that coming off the boat as possible. I will be using a vacuum system as well, but try not to get things going into the soil. As you can see, we've taken the keel off the boat, so she's nice and low and easy to work on. And when I put a floor in here, I'm not sure when I'll get around to doing that, that'll pick me up so that I'm at deck level. And as I think I've mentioned before, where we've had all this deterioration of all these supposed to be bolts holding the deck to the hull, this is where we need to focus quite a lot of attention. We've given the boat a bit of a wash down today, so it's a bit damp and humid in here, but certainly she's looking a bit better now that we've got the mould and mildew off. So I think we'll just step up and have a look. I think this is the first view we've had really of the boat. So she is a Van der Stad Pioneer 9, designed in 1960. I think this boat is from 1961, certainly from the early 60s. Been poking around quite a bit. Structure does seem to be pretty much okay, but cosmetics need a lot of work. The deck is flexing slightly in places, so we're going to sort that out. The hull deck joint, obviously, as I mentioned, needs sorting out where all the fasteners have corroded. What is she? She's 9 meters by 2.4 meters. So by modern standards, she's very, very narrow beam. She's got a broad fin keel that draws about 1.4 meters and a spade rudder. So pretty advanced modern boat of her day, perhaps the first fiberglass production boat in Europe, but be considered more of a classic design these days.